Alright. Hello, Apparition Noe Ji-chan. Welcome back to Thirty-Sixth Fata Morgana. Last time, we finally heard Jacopo's story, seemingly by force. It appears that Michel might have some kind of strange power to be able to do that. Like, he can control part of the mansion's darkness. Either way, we might have some kind of big confrontation about that, like, between him and Morgana as he tries to rescue her. I have a feeling Morgana is not going to easily accept all the stories that the three dudes have told Michel, and she's going to probably try to stick to her guns, because I think it's going to be really hard for her to accept that a lot of her hatred was misplaced. Even though some of it is justified, absolutely, but a lot of it is misplaced in terms of their motivations. So even though it looks like we might have Jacopo on board with Team Michel, I think that, getting Morgana on board is going to be a lot trickier. So, without further ado, because I really want to get this, and let's get back into it. The darkness parts, and we re-emerge in the dining hall. The man is still straddling me, dagger held up above his head, just as he had been before our trek into his past. His eyes are open wide, and his hand is trembling. A few moments later, his fingers go slack, and the blade slips from his grasp, piercing the wood floor by my face. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad it missed. Hey! What was that? I swear I saw some kind of black cloud or something. What happened to you two? Oh, they didn't see it. Neither of you saw any of that. So, what? If you didn't see anything, then don't worry about it. The necklace. That must have been the key to unlocking his memories. Like when I touched the mirror in the mansion. I have no idea why certain objects show me different memories. But I got what I needed, I think. I'd say so. My God. I'm fairly certain the white-haired girl is Morgana now. The things Jacopo did to her and felt for her behind the third door have much in common with him and Morgana in this life. That is absolutely true. Why did you dig that up? How the hell did you do that? Why did you show me my former self? Why did you make me watch that? Why didn't you tell her? Hello, Lounge Delta. Welcome to the stream. Had you only opened your mouth and told Morgana the truth, told her you weren't the previous lord, told her who you really were, things could have turned out differently. Turned out differently how? Knowing would have only worsened her pain. Yes, you're exactly right. The man who once saved her life is now the source of all her misery. How would knowing that do anything but cause her more despair? The least you could have done then was let her go free! I already put money into setting up the choice here! Her arm had been cut off. There was no turning back! You can't go back from that!
You could have. Yes. You could have stopped then and there! Don't act like you know anything! You couldn't possibly comprehend the weight on my shoulders, you dirty peasant! You're right. I can't, and I'll be damned if I want to. To hell with understanding the feelings of a man who could so easily lose sight of what mattered most for a little power! Ah! Money. Power. That's not what you really wanted to hold dear. So why couldn't you let go of that? Why did you have to let go? Go and let what mattered most slip through your fingers!
Damn. The other two have no idea what he's talking about. Oh my god. But I think they're slowly getting the gist of it.
Had you done anything, it wouldn't have come to this. I couldn't have people knowing where I came from. I needed wealth, rank. No, you didn't need any of that. Do you have any idea how much Morgana treasured her time with you and Maria? Do you know how she described that period as one of the brightest chapters of her life? Those 3 years she spent at the brothel until it was attacked. She said that was where she learned how to find joy in life. Enough. She would never say any of that. Why do you refuse to believe me? She never opened up to anybody. That's all just your fantasy. What do you want to see in her? You're trying to convince me of something that was never there. No. I think he is right, Lord. I believe she did feel that way. Sorry, that kind of takes the breath out of me. Damn. A bit lightheaded. Okay, sorry. To get my voice to go that low. The day I killed that carriage full of slaves 4 years ago. This girl you're talking about, she was there. What? That can't. And she said this to me before I began my massacre. I'm sad because I didn't get the chance to show my gratitude to people very dear to me. She was crying as she did. So that's who she was talking about. It was you. There's no way! When exactly did the brothel attack 4 years ago take place? It was the winter. I see. Winter 4 years ago is when I met the girl too. That reminds me. She mentioned something unpleasant happening to her 4 years ago during one of our conversations. That she was forced to part ways with the people who taught her that humans are capable of kindness. She was talking about you. There is still time. You can still set Morgana free. You can still reveal your true self to her. She was likely in shock that day, not seeing or thinking straight. She still thinks you're someone else. Hearing you were the Lord, it set something off inside her, preventing her from seeing who you really were. Her time in the previous Lord's captivity left scars even deeper than she knew. So all it took was one word, and in her eyes, you became him.
Oh, God.
Which isn't to say you haven't caused her much pain yourself. But I still believe your truth is the key to allaying her hatred. It will change her perception of the world. I'm certain of it.
Oh, you got that right, Michelle! Come on!
You said it, Lambda.
So please, release Morgana and spill your heart for her. I was planning to end it all with the Harvest Festival. What? I was already planning to set her free then.
What happened? Did Morgana unleash some kind of magic that devastated the town?
I knew damn well it was much too little, much too late. But I needed an excuse to face her. Some occasion to give me that last nudge. So I told myself, that's gonna be the day. That's when I'm gonna do it. But you had to show up out of nowhere, digging up my past, throwing all my plans out the window! You still think I'm the reason your carefully laid plans fell apart? I'll let her go during the Harvest Festival.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Tomorrow, she goes free. Tomorrow is too late! What difference does it make? When the bell tolls noon on the day of the Harvest Festival, Morgana dies. I've had more than enough of your so-called prophecies. I'm done! Why do you still refuse to believe me? I'm not making anything up! I'm from the future! I know how this ends! Having an occasion and a plan can certainly make it easier to take action. But you can't just wait for the right occasion for everything! Sometimes, if you don't act on something as soon as you've decided to do it, you'll miss your chance.
That is another really good piece of advice from Michelle.
In your next life, you made the same mistakes. You look someone up that you care about, eventually causing her to break down entirely. And you're so fixated on waiting for the right occasion, you completely destroy any chance of salvaging anything. If you're set on releasing her, then release her! Jacopo! Stop being so damn fixated on your occasions already! Enough. Damn you. You're right. You don't have to tell me I'm being a fool. I'll go do it. Right now, I'll do it. I'll release her.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
Thank you for making up your mind.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I didn't make the lock require 3 keys because the weight was too much to bear alone. It was because having others with me would force me to keep up the Lord facade to prevent me from letting anything slip. Well, maybe. Maybe I was just waiting, hoping someone would betray me, make me pay. Pathetic, I know. You can have the necklace. It belongs to you. Though I doubt Morgana will accept it. I hope you'll still attempt to give it to her yourself. Will you do that? Where did you get that anyway? From Maria. I thought she would have thrown it out by now. I assume she doesn't think very highly of me. Be honest with me.
Here we go, Michel with his, deadpan, like just straight up, just spitting out, like just straight up facts. Miles Edgeworth mode. Here we go.
She was planning to kill you. That figures. Maybe that would have been for the best. To her. I'm nothing but a power-hungry traitor. The necklace? I'll take it. Here you are.
Oh my God. Here we go. When he takes the necklace, Jacopo looks as though he's on the verge of tears. Whether from the pressure of not wanting to lose face, or simply because he's no longer able to. He doesn't shed any, though. The other two just stand and watch him quietly. Neither of them saw the vision of his past, but they don't pry either. Our exchange was probably sufficient to give them an idea of what happened, even if they don't know the details. Clutching the necklace in one hand, Jacopo takes up the head of the procession to the observation tower. And while it lasts for but a brief moment, I see an image of the young man he used to be, and his slightly slouched shoulders. Here we go. They each insert in turn their individual keys. The lock disengaging, and the door giving a deep groan as it swings open. Beyond it, a spiral staircase extends high into the sky. Every time I've climbed these stairs, it's always been a solemn affair. And now is no different. Seriously, Ji-chan, I know this song. My God. I've succeeded, though. I've got them all here, ready to set her free before she's supposed to die. I have changed the past.
Giselle.
Where is she?
Can you hear me, Giselle? I made it in time. Now Morgana doesn't have to die tomorrow. I did it. Giselle.
This is either Giselle or Morgana. Probably Morgana.
With me. Come on.
Do you guys hear talking behind the door? Oh, what's going on?
Is there someone else in there with her? There couldn't be. It's only Morgana.
Stay with me, please. Come on. You can't give up now. Oh, that wasn't Morgana.
Oh, be quiet.
What the fuck is going on? Who's talking to her?
As if you have any idea what I'm going through.
Is this Giselle? Then it's probably Giselle. Of course I do.
No.
Standing before the door at the top of the stairs, a chill runs down my spine. Before I have time to consider what might have caused it, my body moves on its own. I shove my way past the other men and push open the door. Come on, come on! There's Morgana. Oh God, she's all emaciated. Oh.
I know. I'll come up with something pleasant to take your mind off things. I'll come up with a story.
A story? She's talking to herself. Oh my God, this is the story that she was saying way back in door 1.
How about this? A dove flies in through the window up above. A piece of parchment tied to its leg.
Hello, Aki. Welcome to the stream.
It's a letter from the prince of a neighboring land. You read it, and then you write a response. I don't respond. After exchanging letters back and forth for some time, the prince comes to find you.
Oh my God. Oh, what is going on? She just feels like she's talking to herself.
I'm not going to fall for your stupid fantasies. Holding on to something, even a fantasy, is better than believing in nothing at all. I don't want you to give up hope. The baseless hope only breeds despair.
I think this is two Morganas talking to each other. I think the original Morgana is like a separate personality almost. Again, very similar to Umineko in a way.
Not that you would know what that. Besides, if anyone's going to come for me, I don't want it to be a prince. There's only one person I want to see.
We're all stunned to silence at the scene unfolding beyond the door. Morgana is having a conversation with herself.
This does answer the question of who the white-haired girl is and where she comes from. But I can't. This is just... No one should have to go through this!
Her mind has split into two.
Oh, Morgana.
Oh, sorry, that was Morgana. Jeez.
Oh, Morgana. It looks like you have visitors. They're here to take my blood. Or they've got no use for me anymore and are here to kill me. Oh, don't be so negative. Look, there's someone new. Kill me. Just set me free already. Morgana. You know what my wish is. Kill me and curse. Put a curse on them.
Oh my god. Oh no! And look at her clasp, it's a butterfly. Oh my god.
Come on, Morgana. Look up at them. Your letters. They made it. I never wrote any letters. He's got long hair, white as snow, and eyes like rubies. He's beautiful, like an angel descended from heaven. An angel. Morgana. I've come for you, Morgana. Come to set you free. Would you please undo her shackles, Jacopo? As you say.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Morgana. Angel. Can you hear me? Morgana! At long last, I have the chance to hold you while you're still alive. I'm here to get you out of this tower. You have nothing to worry about anymore. You can go outside again, see the sun. You can go back to your old life. Angel. Morgana. Angel. No one's going to hurt you anymore! Morgana! And the three of them by the door, none of them had any malice for you. Angel. You're free. You can go free again! Angel. You can have a normal life! No one is going to take any more of your blood! Angel. Please. Morgana. Please stay with me! Don't you want to leave this place?
Hello, Source. Hello, Ralph. Welcome to the stream.
I'm going to set you free! I'll take you back to your cottage by the lake. I'll get you medicine. I'll help you with anything you need. If you want to go somewhere far away, I'll take you there. I'm begging you! I've waited so long for this moment. Morgana. I've been waiting so long for God to send an angel. Are you an angel? Are you an angel sent to deliver me from this place? Oh God. Please deliver me unto my father's presence. I can't. Oh, that's Morgana. I can't go back up there. I can't live in the mortal realm any longer. I don't want to. There's only one place I wish to go. O holy servant of the Lord. You are an angel, aren't you? Morgana. Please deliver me from this place. Yes, that's right. I am. For now. Yes, I will be. I am the Archangel Michael, sent to deliver your soul unto God the Father. Your angel. Oh God. I have descended from heaven above. That's wonderful. Morgana is Father. Is he proud of me? Your Father, the Lord Almighty, is exceedingly proud of the great work you have done in his name. Thank you. It means so much to me to hear that. I couldn't
happier. Oh God. To be able to return with you to see him.
Morgana! Morgana! Ah! Morgana!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Her body goes limp in my arms. As the last of her life slips away. For fuck's sake! Jeez. Sorry, hold on just a second. God. There should still have been more than enough time to spare, but I still failed to save her life. At the very least, I hope I was able to find her some comfort in her final moments.
I'm allowed to think that, aren't I? We were too late.
But why? Wasn't she not supposed to die until... That's what you said, isn't it? That was how it was supposed to happen, right? So how come we still didn't make it?
Why didn't you do anything? Why did you just let her wither away like this? Why? Answer me! I have no answer for you. I had no idea she had deteriorated so badly.
Oh, bullshit! You came to collect her fucking blood. Oh, God.
We should take her outside. Then you can atone for your sins. But first, we need to take her body somewhere clean. Death does not mean you are free of pain. We need to ensure her soul can depart in peace. You won't see me object then. You need to say now what you were going to say to her. You must let her know the truth. she's dead. What good will it do to reveal my feelings now? Are you really that dense? Of course it will do good. Her physical body may be dead, but her soul is still here, watching everything. Listening to every word you say. I don't believe in souls. Well, I am begging you to change your mind! Let Morgana hear what you have to say! Don't let her soul seethe in hatred! Please, I'm begging you! Okay. Morgana, I'm not the Lord you know. The man who put you through that hell. I killed him. I'm the man who freed you from his grasp. I'm the man who spent the next 3 years with you. We were poor, and food was scarce, let alone good food. But those were happy times. Just about every day, I've gone to rub ointment on your face. I'll tell you to look at me, and you've reluctantly turned my way. I used to think a lot about the face you'd make when you finally gave in. And then there was Maria. I can only imagine how obnoxious you thought the two of us were when we were in the same room together. You sitting off alone while me and Maria go at it, not making a peep. Me always trying to sneak glances at you. There's so much I never managed to tell you. And I hate myself for being too weak to put any of it into words. I could apologize, but I doubt you'd forgive me. And I don't want you to either. I just want you to know that this isn't how I wanted things to turn out. What I wanted more than anything was to show you the world. But instead, all I managed to show you was the inside of a cold, dark tower. Not the beautiful, unimaginably wide world outside these walls, but a tiny, filthy corner of it! I did this to you. I took everything from you, when I should have given you everything. However much you hate me, I deserve every last bit of it, and more! I was ready to pay with my life, if that's what you wanted. I was ready to do absolutely everything. This wasn't how I wanted things to turn out. I waited too long to bring myself to take action. Morgana, the man there, he told me you said the 3 years you were away with the man Maria were the brightest days of your life. Well, they were for me too. I loved you. That's everything.
Oh my god, hold on,
Did any of what he said just make it through to you, Morgana? I pray with all my heart that him opening up will have even the tiniest effect on how you feel.
Morgana, I also want to apologize for everything I did to hurt you. I feel terrible about it, I really do. And yeah, I know that's not enough to make up for what I've done. So I want to make amends, whatever it takes. If you want me to give you my life now, I will. Or if you want me to spend the rest of my days paying for my sins, I can do that too. I am an irredeemable monster and a killer. I take pleasure in hurting people. You were right to be afraid of me. I am genuinely sorry for what I did to you, though. I never wanted to see you dead. Sorry. I can't come up with anything better to say. Let's bring her outside. Would you carry her body, please? You should be the one to carry her. You're far better suited to the job. My right arm is in no condition to be picking anything up. I'll help you lift it then.
You said it was my words she needed to hear most. But ultimately, it was you who saved her. And me, who made that necessary. She wanted to be delivered to God by the hands of an angel, so the angel here should carry her. I can't. It wouldn't be right.
Sorry.
Please, would you do it for her? Very well.
Jacopo puts the necklace around Morgana's neck, then lifts her dead body off the ground and places her in my arms. He opens the door, leading the four-man procession out of the tower as he had in. I walk at the back of that line. Each step they take down the spiral staircase is slow and ponderous, as if weighted down by the knowledge of their sins. That they must make their way to the place they will make their atonement.
I wasn't able to prevent Morgana's death, but I was able to uncover the truth. I accomplished something. The sum of everything I did these 3 days. Sure to be enough to change her heart. And change the course of their next lives. They should be able to avoid the tragedies I witnessed through each of their doors. When we step through this door, and people see Morgana's body, we'll be made to pay for our sins. Ultimately, I'm the one responsible. So the 2 of you are welcome to stay behind.
I'm coming with you. A girl died because of the things I did. I can't just pretend it didn't have anything to do with me. No, I don't want to.
I never had any intention of fleeing. You may have been the one running the operation, but I did just as many terrible things as you.
Hello, Zenman. Oh, wow, you came in Oh my god, this is such a very tragic and an interesting spot to come in. Welcome to the stream.
Well then.
Say, Michelle.
Yes.
I figured this is probably my last chance to say it. So, thank you for convincing me to hand over my key. For giving me the courage to open my eyes.
You always had the courage within you, Mel. You simply needed a little help finding it.
Oh, you've seen... Okay, good. You've seen the whole game. Okay.
It wasn't my strength that allowed you to take action, but her own.
You sure know how to make someone feel better about themselves. I'd like to be a little stronger next time around. If there really is a next life. I'd like to be strong enough to face whatever comes my way. To not run away or try to ignore it.
I have no doubt you will be. The trials you're made to face are great. Very few of them are of your own making. Yours is a tragedy of circumstance, of feelings kept secret, and good intentions gone wrong. If you can face the problem when it arises, rather than look away, I'm certain you can find your way to a better future.
You mean, in my next life?
I do.
I'll trust you knowing what you're talking about then. And burn your advice into my soul. Don't look away.
Please do.
I'm glad to have met you. Oh, this looks like their goodbyes. If there is a next life, I'd like it if we could be friends.
Just so you know, you'll never convince me to go on walks around a lake or take naps out in the sun.
Well, that makes you sound like a very gloomy, unpleasant person to be around. Just joking. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Jobs. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Go. Team Michelle. In this life and the next.
You know, you kept telling me you weren't an angel. But you actually are, aren't you?
I was about to think that, Ji-chan. Like, I think, yeah, I was like, is there gonna be a montage of everything going right? Is that what's gonna happen next? Because that would be pretty cool. I'd be all in for that.
I promise you, I am a regular man. You told Morgana you were an angel. Angels and demons don't get along very well, so I'd rather not run into you in my next life. I appreciate what you did here, though. I'll do my best to be more human next time. Please do. If I repeat to myself what you told me, that what I need most is restraint, as I make my departure from this world, then maybe I won't forget it, even if I do lose my memories. Burn it into my soul. I rather like that. I think I'll follow the boy's lead there. That would be best. And I'll be praying that, even if you aren't capable of love, you'll be able to live a peaceful life with a good woman who loves you. That you'll be able to make her happy by doing so. I still think she'd be better off not never knowing me. Whether you want her to or not, she's almost certainly going to meet you and fall in love with you. You know, now that I think about it, she's not as normal as I first thought. She's a peculiar woman. I Can't say I disagree.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then.
That it is.
Go, Team Michelle. Oh god, it looks like I'm stuck with that, aren't I?
I know everyone else is doing it. I've got nothing to say to you.
Frickin', I'm just gonna be tsundere till the very end.
I didn't expect you would. There, I suppose. I do have something I'd like to say to you. And what might that be? Be more open with yourself. If you had only put your feelings into words, things would have turned out differently, in both this life and your next. Coming from you, a man who looks even more closed off than me, that rubs me very much the wrong way. Do I really look that closed off? In more ways than one, yeah. That part of me is deeply ingrained. You telling me to open up will magically disentangle my personality and make it big. I don't think you're as twisted as you believe you are. I'll consider it, if this next life nonsense you're selling is true. Please do. Lord have mercy, when another man certainly busted his way into my life.
You can say that again.
The last thing I expected was for an outsider to be the one to get us to open that door. So yeah, go, yeah, whatever. You know, I think you're like the legendary Team Michelle or whatever. Impressive work for one man. It was not only my doing. I had help from a number of people. And it was you, Giselle, who did the most in getting me here. I'm not as big a man as the three of you make me out to be. Before this, I'd lost so much, I felt utterly powerless. I was on the verge of abandoning all hope. But having the opportunity to meet all of you, to spend time with you and the people around you, it did a great deal to revitalize my spirit, despite the atrocities involved. So I thank you. I pray your next lives may turn out better. Team Michelle.
Did you just... I think you did.
No, I didn't say anything. I suppose we should get going then. We'll have to pay for our crimes. To relieve a soul of some of its pain. And I suppose, to make sure their next lives go a bit better. Let's.
He places a hand on the large door, then takes a step forward. The door lets out a heavy groan, and moonlight slips through the widening crack. It's all over now. I did it. I changed the past. Here we go.
What? What the hell?
What I see beyond the door is not the nighttime courtyard. What the blood-soaked? The sun hangs high in the sky, shining down on the blood-soaked grass.
Why? What's going on?
That's when I notice. The weight of Morgana's body is gone from my arms. I thought he got sent back, but wait, where is he? And then out in the courtyard. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
Mel. Nelly!
I see a flaxen-haired girl vomit blood and fall to the ground. A young man kneels over her and takes some. What?
No!
This has got to be an illusion or something. There are dead and dying townsfolk all around the nun. The swordsman is skewered as he scrambles to reach her. What? I don't believe you, Aki. You gotta be joking. And at the door just to my back.
Jacopo!
The Lord lies unmoving, slumped against the wooden frame in a pool of blood.
How can this be? We're all just talking not a minute ago. How the hell did we go from that to this? Why? Why, damn it? I changed the past, did I not? I steered them away from this outcome. I changed.
What the fuck happened?
Oh. That's what this is.
As much as I don't want to believe it, it makes sense. The sense that something wasn't quite right, I've been feeling ever since I got here. The darkness that swelled up when I touched the necklace. Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was never in the past at all. This isn't the real world. It's the realm of the dead. The same domain in which the cursed mansion resides.
Which is why when I arrived here, something felt off. Because death filled the air. Somewhere deep down, I could sense the similarity between here and the mansion. That gathering place of departed souls. It was never possible for me to travel back in time. What the fuck?! To exist and interact with the real past. But then, what did he interact with? Some kind of illusion? But what would be the purpose of that? I was able to summon the darkness, because this isn't the real world. Merely a reconstruction. A projection of their soul's memories. It was all set in stone long ago. None of the time I spent with any of them was real. What the fuck?! Every emotional moment I thought I shared with him was an illusion. None of my conversations, none of the smiles I managed to get out of them were real. I was never there. I was never present in the past with him. I'm currently sometime after that. Sometime beyond the era Morgana lived. Beyond 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries? Wait, what?! What I spoke of as their next lives was actually their past What?! All three tragedies are history. Immutable, irreversible history. There's nothing to change anymore.
What then? What did I fight so hard to achieve? What did I accomplish by warning them of their next lives, by convincing them to endeavor to take different paths? Nothing! Was it all for nothing?
I go limp at the sight of it all, dropping to my knees and sending ripples through the sea of blood. What the fuck happened? Morgana, the girl who called me an angel and asked me to deliver her to her father, is still chained up inside the tower.
What did I accomplish? What purpose did anything I do serve? Was it all just a big damn waste of time?
But my cries go unanswered, simply fading into the dead air. Where is Giselle in all this? Giselle, who kept me going for so much of this ordeal, is still silent.
No, I did accomplish something. It wasn't a waste of time. Everything I did, it wasn't for nothing. I may not have changed the past, and I may not have stopped their tragedies, but I achieved something.
Okay, bye away.
I learned the truth of everyone's involvement. You can't take that away from me. I know you're out there, Morgana. I know you've been watching this whole time. You know the truth now. I accomplished that much. That has to change how you see them, at least a little.
If the present Morgana had a change of heart, decides to let go of her hatred, then that should cause the cursed mansion to disappear. Set their souls free. I'll take that leap of faith. That what I've done is enough. And make my way back, believing there's a future for them beyond their tragedies.
I'm coming back, Morgana. I'm returning to that house.
To that world of blackness, seething with hatred. We are in overtime. Oh boy. Fata Morgana would be like, you didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Oh my god. To my present.
I'm going to try this once more. An honest attempt to really see you. To face you, Morgana. I'll be there as soon as I can. And I am going to give you one hell of a therapy session.
Kneeling in a puddle of blood, I turn my gaze toward the heavens. The searing sunlight is slowly eroded by darkness, and my body, mind, and soul follow soon after. The bloody corpse-riddled courtyard dissolves. And I find myself once more in an utterly lightless void. I clench my teeth as hard as I can manage. Squeezing my eyes as tight as I can. Because that's the only way I can keep the screams back. The tears from spilling down my cheeks. Deliverance. Oh my god. This would be a perfect stopping point, I have to say, but we are only an hour and 10 minutes in, if you can believe that. The text box changed. Michelle. I'm gonna assume this is Giselle. Open your eyes, Michelle. Come to me. Oh, it's... Oh, hell yeah, he gets a sword? Alright, let's see. Okay, it's Morgana, I think. What? We meet at last. All right. Oh my god, you're right, Ji-chan! He gets to be a knight! He gets to be a knight! Oh my god! Like he wanted! What? Why is the white-haired girl here? White-haired girl here. Never mind that. Where am I? I was trying to get back to the mansion. How did I end up here? Do you know who I am? Of course I do. How could I not know who you are? Splendid. But what are you doing here? Why is there a sword in your hands? And why can I not speak? I think so, Ji-chan. I think that's it. I think white-haired Morgana is going to tell us to slay which Morgana. I think so. I was able to return to this gathering place of souls, thanks to your efforts. All right! It wasn't for nothing! Oh, thank God. Your uncovering of the truth of those events that transpired so many years ago allowed me to remember everything I had forgotten. To remember who I am. Remember who you are? You mean that you're a part of Morgana? My apologies. Bringing your soul here without any preparation has left you in a bit of a nebulous state. But my heart told me I had to do this now. Though you have no voice, I can feel your presence quite clearly. Oh, Michel, namesake of the great Archangel Michael and man of tremendous virtue. I have brought you here to ask for your assistance. I pray you will be able to help me. Here we go. My request for you is simple. Take this blade. No! Not your soul, no! And with it, extinguish my soul. You, what do you... Extinguish your soul? No, not you! Oh God. I realize that it's cruel for me to ask this of you. And for that, I deeply apologize. But I want it to be with you. To be you who sends me off. Could you grant this girl her selfish request? That's not why I sought the truth. Not because I want to see anyone extinguished. But because I want to set everyone free from the mansion's cursed bonds. Because I want to put an end to this cycle of pain and suffering. Because I want to save every last person caught in this tragic quagmire. Around 150 minutes left, apparition, but we still have like 45 minutes left in this Let's Play, so there might just only be one more stream. Holy shit, jeez. Because I wanted to save every last person caught in this tragic quagmire. Oh, because I want to save every last person caught in this tragic quagmire. That includes you! I knew somebody was going to say that, Ji-chan. I knew it. I knew. Hello, Void Dweller. Welcome to the stream. I knew somebody was going to say that. And you're asking me to eradicate your soul? I must be destroyed. You can't tell me that after everything you've seen. You haven't realized I have no place in people's lives. In their lives. While it's true Morgana wished for misfortune to befall them, if I hadn't been there, none of their tragedies would have taken place. If I hadn't been there, the flaxen-haired girl would have been able to let go of her yearning for her brother. If I hadn't been there, the shipwrecked merchant's lover would not have lost her place as his tether. If I hadn't been there, the ambitious businessman would not have been betrayed by his close friend. Why are you acting like it's all your fault? Seriously. God damn it. Are you trying to say everyone would be better off without you? I was not a victim in the tragedies. I'm culpable for them. Culpable? Like hell you were. I saw everything from start to finish. You didn't intend for anything bad to befall anyone. You always acted out of the good of your heart. And you're trying to tell me that makes you culpable? What do you say? We answer one last lingering question, Michel. The question of what I am. You're half of Morgana's soul, aren't you? And you want us to kill you, because it'll kill the bad one. Oh, God. The explanation might be a bit lengthy, but I would like to share it with you before I depart. Exactly. She's an alternate personality of Morgana. I was, as you ascertained, created by Morgana's mind as it broke down in that tower. I was born to be a receptacle for her pain, to ease her suffering. But there's more to that story, Michel. Upon her death, Morgana's soul was afflicted with great pain, resulting from the hatred and resentment she bore. The fact that she viewed herself as a saint only served to amplify that agony. Her identity as a saint gave her purpose in life, while simultaneously constraining her. A saint must put herself second to all others. She must be caring, generous, forgiving. And she must not bear any ill will for anyone. Thank you so much, Apparition. Seriously, what would I do without you? There'll be a stop point in about 20 minutes. Okay. Do you think I could finish the game in the next stream? Because I know that there is something of an all-cast review, which is about one stream link's worth of time. Which would be after that. That was not how she felt deep down, though. She was not a saint out of the goodness of her heart. She wanted to hate them, but her identity would not allow her. Those two conflicting aspects of herself tore Morgana apart. She was unable to withstand it. So she took all her saintly characteristics and gave them to me. Exactly. My God! Is there so much with this Inumi Neko? Seriously. Caring for others, putting herself second, being forgiving. And then she severed that part of her soul. Holy shit! I'd like to... Morgana, I think there's another witch, that you find a lot in common with, both you and Michelle. Holy shit, that you can meet in the afterlife, too. So that's why you always seem so abnormally pure-hearted. I was no longer a part of Morgana, but something entirely separate. I'll talk about Seabed at the end of the stream. Void Dweller. At the end of this stream. I was no longer a part of Morgana, but something entirely separate. However, I wasn't me yet either. Oh, goddammit, I already read that. When you came to the mansion and resurrected Morgana, you resurrected me as well. But I had no self at first. I was, I suppose, not much different than the particles of dust floating around the mansion. At the end of this stream, I'll talk more about Seabed. But eventually, that dust gained a sense of self, taking form as a human soul. My God. This is seriously... so much Umineko here. And that's a good thing, by the way, because Umineko is my favorite story of all time. So having things in common with Umineko is like just right for me. Fucking amazing. Oh, jeez. And descended into the realm of man and the fate which governed it. What do you think the first thing a new soul wishes for when it is born, Michelle? To live. I wish for a continued existence in this world. In a world where I was never meant to exist. I refuse to accept that there's anything wrong with wanting to live. I was supposed to remain with Morgana as a part of her. I was never meant to be a soul of my own. To become one was to turn against the laws of the universe. I wished to live, and Morgana wished to curse the three men's souls. Though we sought after completely separate things. Because we were once two parts of a whole, each of our wishes were shaped by the others. In order for an incomplete soul like mine to survive, it needs something to bind itself to this world, something strong enough to prevent the universe from correcting the anomaly. And so, the wish of that anomaly gave birth to yet another anomaly. A house that sat outside the currents of time. Interesting. So we're learning the origins of the house. Holy shit, jeez. Damn. So, white-haired girl essentially created the time and space traveling mansion to survive. I think I get it. So, the splitting souls couldn't exactly survive in the afterlife proper. So the mansion was created like a kind of, yeah, space outside of time to protect the souls. I see. And that's why destroying her would put things back in order and give the mansion no reason to exist. And it was that house that served as a tether for my soul. You mean it wasn't Morgana's power that created the mansion? By your own wish? And why did it have to be the house that bound me to the world? Because that was where she lingered, the girl from which I was formed. Which meant that my wish had the consequence of granting Morgana's wish with it. The house, having attained perpetuity, served as a place for those reconstructed for Morgana's curse to return to. Furthermore, my connection with her had another consequence. I was the one most affected by her wish. As much as I may have wanted to do good, for them to be happy, my fate was dictated by her wish. In that position, my merely showing affection for anyone was damnable. Falling in love was an act of villainy. My God! My very presence malevolent. Don't say that. I was the true witch. The true demon child. Stop talking, please. It should never have been possible for me to have a life at all. Please stop. The universe must be returned to its proper state. Michelle. Don't talk about yourself like that. I must be erased, and Morgana's soul restored to its original form. But why? I do not belong here. I never belonged here. What's so wrong with wanting to live? The defect must be repaired. Shut the fuck up! No! You can live if you want. For fuck... Exactly. You're not a defect. Damn it, why couldn't I be able to get a word in now at least? The restoration will not be instantaneous. It took many, many years for me to be formed, and it will take as long, if not longer, for the process to be reversed. Okay, Michelle, you're not just gonna do this, are you? You're gonna save both of them, right? I hope. Please, let one good thing happen. But her soul will eventually return to its proper state. And perhaps, when her soul is restored, Morgana won't be a human. Perhaps she will be a butterfly, resting upon the lip of a flower. Perhaps she will be that flower, Perhaps she will be the breeze in which that flower sways. But whatever form she takes, it will be her, whole and complete. With me gone, no more tragedies should take place. God damn it. So please, take this sword and extinguish me. Put an end to this cycle of misery. I want you to be the one who does it. I like Void Dweller's idea. Although, my day is always brighter when G-Chan is here. Oh no, Void Dweller. You too, G-Chan and Oe. I meant like a drawing. I am not quite in shape yet to do something like that in real life. Please. Kill me. Hell yeah, no way I can't do it! I am not doing it! You're asking too much of me. Ah, Source. That'll score you some points for sure. Yes, I want to save Morgana's soul, but do you really have to die for that to happen? Is there not some other way? Won't you do this for me? I cannot! I could never take that sword! God damn it, OA. I know it's unfair of me to ask this of you, but I want it to be you. As selfish a request as it may be, I want the curtain drawn on this ersatz life by the man I admired so deeply. You admired me? Let's talk a little bit about that admiration, shall we? And where I got my physical appearance. Did she love his white hair? It's because I don't have enough time to exercise. I should be exercising a bit more. This goes back to when it was mere particulate matter drifting around the house. Well, I still had no mind of my own at that point. I witnessed everything that took place within the house. And in the moment of your death, Michelle, I was born. You saw my death? Your action that day appeared to me as the very definition of selfless and honorable. Your life bore many similarities with Morgana's. You were both abused, imprisoned, called a witch. I am so jealous of you, Void Dweller. But it's okay. I've been skinny before. I just gotta concentrate on eating better and trying to find some time to work out. Because having time to work out and watching a little kid, really, really difficult.
But while Morgana sought vengeance, you watched your own mother burn your crucified body, and you wished for release rather than revenge.
There's nothing honorable about that. I just lost all hope for myself.
I expect you'll disagree with me, saying that it was a sign of your weakness. But that was not how I interpreted it. Self-sacrifice being one of the core characteristics Morgana gave to me, I was deeply moved. You didn't curse those who had wronged you in your life. You chose your own destruction. And I admired that strength of spirit. That admiration helped me to shape my wish, to determine the form I would take, the name I would have. That's why, whenever I gained a physical body, it was modeled after yours, with snow-white hair and ruby-red eyes. Why my name was always Michelle, after the same angel from whom you took yours.
Oh my god. I'm in no way worthy of anyone's admiration. No, yes you are, Michelle. You're a freaking saint, literally.
My admiration caused both you and the woman you love a great deal of pain, and for that I apologize. But it also shows just how much I wanted to be like you. I would ask it for you, if you would be so kind, to consider this a great favor for a starry-eyed little girl. A girl who quite literally idolized you to her very soul. Don't. I couldn't ask for a greater honor.
How can you tell me that?
Than to be erased from the world by you, my idol.
And then ask me to kill you.
Please, Michelle. Be the one to send me off.
I can't do it. No matter how many times you ask, I can't kill someone who's told me they wanted to live. I know what it's like to wish for life.
I don't know if you've realized it yet, Michelle, but this is the first time we've actually met. The story of the fourth door was Morgana's creation. Which means that until now, we've never been in the same place while both aware of the other's presence. As far as you should be concerned, I'm a complete stranger, yet you still hesitate.
Girl, you saw Michelle would not curse his worst enemy. Do you honestly think he would kill you?
I'm glad that you're reluctant, but you've shown me enough sympathy.
I don't consider you a stranger at all. Indeed, this is the first time we've formally met. But I've watched you go through so much. I've seen you live 3 different lives. I've seen the impact you had on the people behind all of those 3 doors. You are in no way a stranger.
With my erasure, Morgana's soul will eventually become whole again. Her curse, and the eternal cycle of agony it brings, will be no more. When I am gone, everything will return to its rightful place. I implore you to not hesitate any longer. Are there really no other options? Is killing you really the only way to make things right? To release everyone from this curse? I'm delighted to have finally been able to meet you. The man after whom I modeled myself. I am incapable of taking my own life, Michelle. God's teachings prohibit it, and as such, my identity as a saint prevents me from doing so.
No, I don't want you to commit suicide. I want to find some way for you to live. To remain a part of this world.
I know that by asking this of you, I am causing you great heartache. And for that, I offer you my sincerest apologies. But so long as I continue to exist in this world, Morgana can never truly have redemption. Tell me, who is it you've been fighting so hard to save?
That doesn't mean that I didn't want to save you too. I believed I could save everyone summoned to the mansion. That no one would have to suffer anymore. That there would be no more tragedies.
Michelle. Take the sword, please.
Oh God.
Worry not, Michelle. Doing this will allow you to save everyone. You'll cast off the darkness inhabiting the house. Sets all of its prisoners free. Give Morgana a salvation. And give me mine as well.
I knew somebody was gonna say that, Soros.
Extinguishing my soul will be my salvation. I've had a full and satisfying life. Even if every moment of it was rooted in iniquity. I had well beyond my share of happiness. I don't need any more. Oh, Michel, namesake of the great Archangel Michael, and man of tremendous virtue. I ask of you, to please draw this cycle of misfortune to an end. To take this blade and deliver everyone from their fates. It must be you, Michel. You must be the one to do this. Is this a time choice? Is this a time choice? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't want to! Well, it just says take the sword, it doesn't say kill her. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna take the sword, but I'm not gonna use it. Oh god. Thank you, Michel, for having the strength to do what must be done. And I apologize for putting you in such a difficult position. Once my soul has been erased, I'll be gone from this world forever. I will not return, not in this or any other form. I feel no woe in that knowledge, though. I welcome my destruction with the utmost of joy. However, if it wouldn't be too much to ask, for you to keep just a little bit of me in a corner of your soul, Michel. To remember me. To remember the life I lived. That would make it all worthwhile. Thank you, Michel. You may very well be a genuine angel. Yep. Okay, guys. Revolution is the name of that chapter. Next time. Is the final Fata Morgana. Okay, so it'll be a bit of a long one, you think, apparition? You think it'll be a bit of a long one to end it?
I guess that would make sense, but for the main story anyway. Oh yeah. Now before I do my outro, I'd like to say talk to you about the plans for the future, since the next one is the last one of the main story of Fata Morgana. Average one if I don't do extras. Okay. Well, I'll do extras. Because aren't the extras going to be their own thing, though? But anyway, so I've decided, yeah, about Seabed, exactly. Void Dweller. So after this ends, and also I've heard that there's kind of an all-cast review as well for Fata Morgana, which is pretty funny. That's going to be its own stream, so let's see. So today is Thursday, so Saturday will be the last Fata Morgana stream of the main story, and then we have Tuesday as the last one for Fata Morgana OG. Extras are going to be their own stream. Yeah, that'll be the extras. Yeah, that extras will be their own stream. And it's kind of I've heard it's kind of an all-cast review. So basically, a week from now will be Seabed, and I've decided not to do Fata Morgana Requiem, the pseudo sequel to this, right away, because this game lasted a bit longer than I thought it would, and I'd like maybe about 7 or so streams longer than I thought it would be, and I'd like to take a bit of a break from Fata Morgana. And I've heard amazing things about Seabed. It's a game that I've been planning to play on this channel for a while, and also to do the special thing for Chaos Head that I want to do is going to take quite a while, I've heard. Yes, away. And yeah, the all-cast review is called Carrot Cake, apparently. So yeah, a week from now, we're going to play Seabed, which is another amazing visual novel. I can't wait to play. I've heard it's amazing. I don't know it's myself. I've never read it. Yes, but it was made for April Fool's, Void Dweller. So basically a week from now, in this slot will not be Fata Morgana, but it will be Seabed. And I'd love, I'd love for you guys to join me with that one. And after Seabed, we're going to do probably Fata Morgana Requiem. Okay, so that's just the plans for the future. And now I will say, until next time, I am really psyched for the finale. I really just want everything to go okay just for once. Can we have one good thing at the end? I really hope so. So until next time, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.